How's it going, everybody? Kyther here, and welcome back to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which Eevee, as normal, and me sending this thing flying, is not very happy. Give you a proper pat, apart from the tickling thing that just happened. So, today we're going to be taking on the Master Trainers for Thine Party, that is not this one. And I probably may change up how I am training everything. I might swap it up to be, well, for where I can. If we just get back to the top, it makes more sense. To be up to the top, things are out of order. Just train the first evolution and then evolve them up where possible. I have done a lot of catching of the things. I try and grab some candies and whatnot. So like these guys, an exception that I can't do that with. Because they're obviously standard evolutions, as well as the Pokemon that I have traded across from the other games, the Pikachu game version. So, well, not necessarily them, but like Gengar as such being one. Because when we capture them as well, I haven't gone through any of these, so this could be interesting. We're doing a bit of a setup to start off with here. I meant to do the judge. You got 4. I'm going to assume that... Okay, we're gonna mark you straight away. Wait. And that's female. Genius. There we go. So that way I could just have you go through and do Hypno as well. There's a potential. Well, there's that one. Are you also female? You are also female. I won't bore you with going through all of them. But just going through Drowsies and Psyducks again. Well, I think Psyducks again? Yeah, so I can actually check the Psyducks to do Psyduck better rather than Golduck. So that's that, which yeah, I don't know whether I want to, say, Horsey, for example, level it up to level 60, whatever, give it all the candies that it needs, and then go to Seadra. And then do it again, we'll do it again for Seadra. I don't know if I'm going to stick to doing that. Do it for all 3 or 2, every version of the evolution line. Or not. It may depend. Because it'd be just a lot of candy tapping. Oh, look at that. They're in the stores as well. But we is here because we has no money. Well, I have Pokeballs because I've sort of scrounged to the lowest that I have. So we've only got 33 Pokeballs, 4 Great Balls, and 3 Ultra Balls. So which I can kind of get them in Cerulean Cave, but not. I haven't gotten a group of 10 of these in forever. So we're just gonna sell all the things, see how much money we can get. Starting off with the Diamond Mushroom, starting off with $7, and we're gonna end up with 98,757. Kinda thought I would have got a little bit more than that. Apparently didn't have as many things to sell as I thought. I'm not selling the things that Eevee has given me for reasons. I mean, I could, I just don't. It doesn't make a lot of sense to it unless some of these are stupid expensive. Where was it? I thought there was something else to sell, but no. I can also sell these candies once I get to an absurd amount of them, and I'm not using them. But until then, we no worry about that. But you can see I've got 50 Psyduck candy. Ghost candy. So I did a couple of testing with all the Pokemon that we have as well. Giving about 30 odd candies to Golduck, we can beat Golduck's Master Trainer pretty easily. Prina, I should say Kayla. But Prina, and if we're lucky, can beat hers without any form of assistance. Probably need a little bit of a buff to do it. I'm not going to ramble on too much longer because I'm just going to go capture some Pokemon. Chari has all the problems in the world because it knows Thunder Punch. Now Prina's fine, more or less. Bella gets absolutely destroyed, as does Cinder, and I think Sasha with a little bit of a buff could help. It's the most problem I have is why I'm capturing a bunch of Drowsies. Is a lot of their special defenses are, as some people say, booty butt cheeks. They're terrible. Nope, don't move. Do not move. So mainly the stat that I need to increase is their special defense generally. Like your attack is really high as well, so we're gonna just destroy that out of the water. A lot of them are pretty slow too. And what I'm gonna try and do is Rina and Prina Bella and Cinder, I'm going to try and capture all their lower level evolutions, so the Nidoran female, Bellsprout, Magikarp, and just try and capture a lot of them so I can get their candies. So where possible I want to use the candies rather than the specific candies rather than these ones here, like these ones, because it's not worth it. It's not worth the effort, which also comes back to the whole, do I want to do that for every evolution? I think what I will do is still try and level these guys up to get them to all like roughly where they need to be. And then I'll just attempt their Master Trainer battles to whether or not how much of a boost increase they need. Because if they don't need much, I'll just keep it. There's no point me. I don't really need to evolve Bulbasaur into a Venusaur sort of thing. But anyway, with all that done and said, and I has the monies, I will get more Pokeballs later because I didn't buy any. I'm gonna go catch me a tons of Bellsprouts, other Pokemons. I am recording still, just in case. Can I get you on screen? No, I cannot. Just in case we have a shiny show up. So whether or not I sort of talk over that or not is yet to be debated, or whether I'll just sort of do a reverse talk over and show it later. But anyway, I will be back when we go ready to fight the Master Trainers. Alright guys, so just before we actually get into the battles, figured I'd go through the Pokemon that was captured as well as showing all the things. Magikarp is a pain in the butt to catch, I must say, but we did it. I went over to the power plant and then realized that was a terrible place to go. Like I caught probably the first 2 rows here in the route above Cerulean City, can't think of the name. And then went over to the power plant, which is a terrible idea, so I caught these 2. Actually, I got all of them, and then those 2, I think. And then Magikarp ran away, went back to Cerulean City. Went and did that. Got some Nidorans, although, as I show it on screen right now, we also got ourselves, if I've got this in the right spot, oh, not that one. Earlier on, I think. We got it's on screen already, a shiny Bellsprout, although I don't know where it is. Actually no, I got it pretty early on. It's around here somewhere, because I got rid of a fair bunch of them. We got it at 30... There we go, there he is. It is a he. I can't catch a break. All shinies must be male, with the exception of one other, which I shall go scroll down to. The only reason I have a random tentacle in here is because it too is shiny, which is amazing, because the first shiny I ever got was a tentacle. So, this one's female. It breaks the mold. Not very good stats. Neither is you. But that's that. And what I wanted to show before I go and use them all is all the candies that I got. We got over 200 of the Bellsprout candy. And anything, so the health is maxed out. The exception of the extra large. The mighty candy. Over 200 of the Nidoran as well. Candy maxed out. I've used the Psyduck candy on Kayla already. And also, wherever it thou be, the Magikarp candy, which I've already gone past, which is right there, over 200 of that as well. Figured I'd roughly go over 200 to see what would work best. And we're going to try and fight these trainers. Not even try, we're going to fight these trainers in order that we caught the Pokemon in. I can go back and double check the Chari and Cinder are in the right order, but they're also on the same route. So, kind of works regardless. Which is odd because technically didn't get Cinder until after Kayla, and same with this Chari. But, anyway. I'm gonna get to... Apparently I shook the controller. I am going to go ahead and begin giving the candies. So a slight detour in our plans. We are going to teach Bella a move that she has never known, Leech Life. You have a fair few on here. I think we teach it sword stance as well. Because we're going to be super effective with that. Trying to think what is best to get rid of as well. Gonna get rid of the Mega Drain. But I would have liked to have kept them as, you know, original as possible, but not quite possible for us to do. I'm not gonna worry about the sword stance for the moment. And just before we fight you, I'm gonna show you off the stats that Bella has. Although I'm also just going to give you something. Is everything going to be a 2? Yeah, I think everything's going to be 2 at this point. I'll just give you a health one because why not? But there are the stats at the moment. This may or may not work. I was also thinking of giving Reflect. We'll see how this goes. I need to read that. I am a Victory Bell Master. My goal is to find the ultimate Victory Bell. Hey, your Victory Bell looks pretty strong. Can I battle it with my Victory Bell? Please. Let's see which is the stronger Victory Bell. Don't know about Victory Bell, but Isabella will be stronger. I hope less than A. I think I said her name correctly last time, and I have no idea how to say it now. So we're definitely faster. Apparently. This is going to do good, but I have no idea until afterwards. So we'll just use it. I'd rather would have waited. No. I've been lied to. You go on with the poison jab straight away. Why? Why would you do such a thing? I think my poison jab definitely does more than the Leech Life. So we'll just poison jab away. Oh yeah. So I have 2 more for that. However, you and your sword stance. I have done... I did 2 test round before this. That's why I went and taught us all Leech Life, because we weren't gonna make it otherwise. We should live this, unless you crit me. Okay. And then we may just make it, or just fall short. Bella! Where's that jab? We did it! We did it! I really did not need that Leech Life at all. I just need to go and only use Poison Jab. That strength is the real deal. You're damn right, it's the real deal. Oh wow, your Victory Bell is way stronger than I thought. I think you deserve to be called a Victory Bell Master. You've earned the title of Victory Bell Master. We should have another battle sometime, since we both love Victory Bell so much. And with that, our next Pokemon to go for is Purina. And here we are on the Victory Road. We're going to be coming back here once more after this. And to get a starting point as well. Needle and candy. Purina. That is where she starts. And unless I am severely mistaken, Purina only needed a very minor buff. Technically didn't need any at all. So, hello all the things that are around here. I'm the Nidoqueen Master. I aim to find the ultimate Nidoqueen. What's this? I see you have a strong looking Nidoqueen. Why don't you have it battle my Nidoqueen? Alright, it's time for a Nidoqueen battle. I was about to say, I should have had them following me, but I realized I can't do that with Chari. Ace Trader. Mercy. The rematch. These are all rematches technically. Alright, Purina. Show us your stuff. Wait, no. Rematches for me. You guys didn't see any of this. Now, I'm pretty sure... Well, we go first. We went first regardless. The other Queen is not speedy. And it takes 3 earthquakes. We just have to get lucky with the blizzards, because I think we can survive 2 of them. So Purina becomes the queen. Take out rival queen. essentially. Come on. Oh, super thing. Okay. Do that instead. Cause your blizzard missed. Take me down to half health, it don't matter. Cause Pruna's got an earthquake. All over your feet. Because you trip and fall with the earthquake. And just like that, Lena has done it. I caught way too many Nidoran candies. I realized that just as I got into this fight, the strength is the real thing. Actually, when I was giving the candies. I can't believe it. You're Nidoqueen. It's too powerful. You are the one who deserves the title of Nidoqueen Master. You have earned the title of Nidoqueen Master. We both seem to love Nidoqueen, so let's have another battle sometime. Don't run into me. Please let me alone. Things are everywhere. Onwards. To the next probably one of the most difficult ones, because I don't think I can do much with it. But onwards to Cinder. And we're back in Celadon City. All the way over here, in this wee little building at the end, is where Cinder's Master Trainer resides, as well as the Arcanine Trainer, which, I don't know, slightly, maybe hints or whatever, but anyway. Again, much like the rest, we are going to be power chugging. I'm looking at the wrong side. I remember it being on the right, so I was looking at the right. Chugging Cinder with the candies. That's where she begins. And that is the stats that she has gotten up to. Now, unfortunately, I am recording this after having already recorded the game. I accidentally muted my audio between cuts. So we're doing this post. Anyway, switch Cinder to the front, which I didn't do beforehand. We shall take on the Master Trainer. I am the Gyarados Master. I aim to find the ultimate Gyarados. What's this? I see you have a strong looking Gyarados. Why don't you have it battle my Gyarados? Alright, it's time for a Gyarados battle. They say the name of the Pokemon way too much. It's Trainer Dominic. He's gonna send out his Gyarados. I'm gonna send out my Cinder. Go Kyther. Or him, because it's a male. Now, I think I'm talking about here of the fact that the other Gyarados needs Thunderbolt. If I go Mega, we will sort of like resist it a little bit better. But it also knows Earthquake. But my physical attack is a much higher, so we're just gonna go with the Crunch. And unfortunately, they don't do a great deal as I would have liked. And we were in a little bit of troubles. We're curious to see how things go. I think I Mega Evolve here. I believe I do. We go for the Crunch. Cinder is time for Mega Evolution. It's a Mega Cinder. And we go with the Crunch still. Dum Num Nums, which does a lot more damage. And now, resist is the electric attack. Well, not resist, it's still super effective, but I think our stats just go through the roof. And there you can see the stats there. His special defense goes way up. I don't think it was normally that high. But I'm trying to work out whether I should use Thunderbolt here or not. And I believe I still go with the Crunch. Think about post though? I don't know if it matters which way I go. Because I'm numb, we're just short. We get the defense drop, and here's the Earthquake. The dreaded Earthquake. But we live it with ease. You're sort of stuck to your Thunderbolt, so it's time for us to do the Thunderbolt ourselves. Because why not? Ta-da! And Cinder has beaten her rival? That strength is the real thing. I think I put on a voice for this guy, but I can't remember it. I can't believe it, your Gyarados is too powerful. You are the one who deserves the title of Gyarados Master. You've earned the title of Gyarados Master! I butchered that. We seem to both love Gyarados. Let's have a battle again next time. So, we done did it. And next up, we're gonna have Chari. that cut is a little bit awkward. This is still post. We're here at the Indigo Plateau route once again to do the Chari fight. Let's just begin by showing you Chari stats. I was talking about something here and I honestly do not know what it was. I can't remember at all. But this takes a little bit of time for us to do this. I think I'm trying to work out what I want to go with. I honestly have no idea. But this is where Chari starts. And they are Chari's final stats, hopefully. Now, unfortunately, I've just realized that the entire last section, including Cinder's entire battle, I believe just Cinder's, was muted. So that's going to have to be redone over the top. Or already has at this point. Yeah. The only other thing that I would like to do is, I don't even know if I have it. The Thunder Punch Chari sounds like a good idea to me because 1, the other Charizard has Thunder Punch. 2, we shall be able to stay with it. We can teach Brick Break, can't we? We taught you Brick Break, so yes. We did the Brick Break. It's useless to me in this situation. Dun 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 dun! Thunder Punch we have. And we are going to take you on, the good sir. I'm the Charizard Master. I aim to find the ultimate Charizard. What's this? I see you have a strong looking Charizard. Why don't you have it to battle my Charizard? Alright, it's time for a Charizard battle. It sounds damn well good. Let's do it. This is going to be close with Ace Trainer Edmund. Who else is going to be close? So knowing that the Thunder Punch is coming, we're gonna Mega Evolve immediately into X. That way we can sort of resist it. It does know Dragon Pulse though, as well. Chari, Mega Evolution. Charizard X. Chari X, actually. And then you're still faster than me? Ooh, I did those numbers wrong. That's not good. Oh, that's a crit. Thunder Punch. A poosh. Oh, it doesn't matter. You got paralyzed. The hacks. Thunder Punch, we win. Go Chari, go. A poosh. Damn Charizard also knows Protect as well, but didn't go for it. So we is lucky. Defeated. That strength is the real thing. Yeah, only because I could Mega Evolution. Wouldn't have made it otherwise. Oh, probably could have. I can't believe it. The Charizard is too powerful. You are the one who deserves the title of Charizard Master. I earned the title of Charizard Master! But I seem to love Charizard. Let's have another battle. Again sometime. I'll probably come back and do another battle without Mega Evolving. I don't know if they get stronger though. Alright. Time finally for us to return to Kyther. And here we are. Now, unlike the others, I've already used Kyther's increasing of power, so we can just go straight ahead. I'm the Golduck Master. My goal is to find the ultimate Golduck. Hey, your Golduck looks pretty strong. About my Golduck, please. See which this has. See of us, which has the stronger Golduck. I've read this too many times, this one in particular. So, beauty, come here. Let's do the tangle of the Golducks. The Makela shall prove to be victorious. Now I don't necessarily need to use Substitute. I'm only using it the yawn that may happen because it's obnoxious. Aha. Now this goes the same way as it did when I tested it. Because I'm calm minding. If you just use Psychic, the Substitute should still stay up. Unless you get a crit or something like that. Which will be absurd. Ah. My attack. Defenses are roast. You got calm-minded immediately. Well, that's not what I wanted. Because now your Psychic will get rid of this thing with one fell swoop. Which is not what I want, obviously. Calm mind away I shall go. 2 to a 1. This is the only instance this is so far that I've come across where you use annoying. Actually, no, go to the sword stance. We still live because I had the buff up. Haha. Suck it. So now I'm 2 above you. If you go to attack, or if you use your own buff, it doesn't matter regardless. Power Might again, yes. It doesn't matter. So I can still get the 1 above you. So unless you go all the way to the end of +6, which I haven't seen happen once, we shall stay 2 ahead when you go to attack, and then we just psychic up ourselves. Or psychic attack the enemy. There you go, that's psychic. I can't believe you lived 2 psychics. That's nuts. Did you live 2? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Even though we have the damage on us. Psychic away, Kyther. Do the damage! Ooh, don't yawn me. That's obnoxious, we might not actually do this. Because we're not gonna... Ooh, this could be bad. We're still off by 1. Didn't get a defense drop. Special defense drop. That's a little obnoxious. You're in trouble. All the practice rounds are not doing me any favors. Couldn't stay asleep. Kyther's gonna be the first one to lose today. Possibly the only one to lose. Actually, if we just calm mind. If we wake up and calm mind, that'd be great. Alright. Get the buff up again. Thank you very much. Because if you just attack me, that's what I want you to do. Thank you. I'll even do less now. Not by much less. And we shall now do the psychics. I'm not sure if we're going to end up doing more the same as what we were before. Oh no, we just got critted. Or critted you. Kyther? You done did good. Its strength is the real deal. Realizing that they all basically say the same thing. Oh, wow, your Golduck is way stronger than I thought. I think you deserve to be called a Golduck Master. You have earned the title of Master Golduck! Golduck Master! So backwards. We should have another battle again sometime since we both love Golduck so much. And with that, it is Sasha's turn, which shall be interesting. So we're now here in Pewter City. We're going to enter this house. And the fella up the back here would like to battle my Sasha. But before he can battle the Sasha, I must indeed increase the Sasha's power. And I think we're going to go begin with the attack. But regardless, this is where we start. And there is a Sasha all ready to go. We would have liked defense to be up a little bit higher, but don't have the candy for it. I am the Kabutops Master. My desire is to find the ultimate Kabutops. Kabutops seems very strong. But let's have it face off against my Kabutops. Let's do this, Kabutops. Let us have an honorable battle. Alright, dude. It's your Kabutops versus Misasha. Aika Kenji. Kabutops. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Sasha. The mouth is so tiny. Alright, so our attack is through the roof. I haven't given you anything. I'm just gonna Sword Stance to see how this goes. Sword Stance, up we go. Clearly Mega Drain would be the idea to use here, as he's demonstrating. Yeah, up through the roof like that it is. I'm gonna do 2 Sword Stance. +4 to the attack stat we go. It's funny because he's given nothing to this. Well, not him, but the stats they gave the Kabutops, it buffed nothing to its defense. So I'm curious to see if Slash does damage. Sasha is going to be the first one that loses. Unless my Mega Drain does more damage to you. Actually, you healed a decent amount from that. Mega Drain Battle Go. The only thing, so I made sure my special attack is higher. How much are we healing? It's not enough. That's not enough. Nowhere near enough. We could probably do it if we just used Mega Drain. If I had Giga Drain, that would be better. I don't remember if we can even... if that's a thing in this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, we lived on one! Amazing. Oh, you love me. It is not enough though. Sasha, unfortunately, it is not enough. I think we just have to Mega Drain. I don't think Giga Drain's even in this at all. But I'm looking at the TMs and stuff. No, it does not. Not unless you live again. I would love you to, Sasha. You did. Amazing. Yes, don't go down so I won't feel sad. Unless we get a crit, this isn't happening. Mega Drain! Oh. My hopes were up for a second there. Sasha, can you hold on one more round? No, she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it! Well, if we were to Mega Drain, we can win this fight, so that is easy enough to do. We shall immediately rematch, but of course my Goodblots is best of them all. I want to say that again to my face this time. I mean, he did, the first time, but whatever. The only rematch we had to do with Sasha, which kinda makes sense, because Sasha is both good and not the best the entire time. Alright. We go again. If I upped my special attack a little bit more, or my special defense a little bit more, we'd have been fine. Mega Drain away though. Yeah, like, just looking at that naturally, it's probably about 4. But because you also use Mega Drain. And I just... going first is not ideal now. Oh no. Like, I do more damage. 262. Oh boy. But I don't get the healing of the first fight, first move. So I'm at the lower health. I definitely take you down lower than where I am previously, so we're good, I think. Only just. If one of us gets a crit, the other wins. It's just a battle of Mega Drain. Amazing. I wonder what causes you to use Brick Break, because you know Brick Break. I wonder what it is that makes you do that. You also know Faint. Sure. Ow, the Mega Drains. The back and the forthness of it. It sucks. Also, I have a lot less health than you do. Well, not a lot. But just shy of 50 less than you do, so there's also that taken into consideration. But with our next Mega Drain, we will have done it. Excuse me? Don't crit me. That might have won you the match. No. That might have won you the match. It's going to be absurd. 104. I don't know how much damage you do. Okay, just not enough. Okay. The least eventful battle was left to last. But not that it could be helped. Really wanted to Aqua Jet at some point, but it just wouldn't work out that way. Alrighty. If I had a better physical move to teach you, it would have been good. That would have been a lot better. That's some real strength. Dun da da! Ba-pow! The Kabutops is more powerful than any I've ever seen before. You are truly worthy of the title Kabutops Master. You have earned the title of Kabutops Master! As two Kabutops fanatics, we are almost family. We must battle again sometime. That may be true, but today is not that day. So guys, that is gonna do it for today. We have completed now 7 Master Trainer battles. Woo. Well, I'll be. See, with the exception of Brino, I had to buff all of the others up. Well, I did buff Printer up a little bit, but I didn't really need to, I don't think. It was more, for Printer it was more about luck of missing that blizzard, but I don't think the blizzard would have taken us out anyway. Oh boy, we've done it. Whilst catching Pokemon as well, we did actually max out the box here, so I'm gonna have to empty it again regardless. While I'm here, did we get any more max? Oh, that's right. We did actually... Was it? We've hit it now. We did actually get a max Pokemon. I did mark it because it was obnoxious. I don't remember whether it was a... I don't think it was a Magikarp. Oh, actually no, the easiest way for me to find it. There's a lot of 5s. The easiest way for me to find it is because it was a flippin' male. It was Magikarp. Is it this one? Yeah. All best stats, everything, beautiful, amazing, can't use it because it's male. I mean, I could use it if I wanted to, but... But anyway. There we go. Got ourselves 2 shinies again today. The Bellsprout and the Tentacool. Bellsprout, I almost missed, because I didn't see the leaves until I got up to it. And then the Tentacool was just random. Anyway, that is all for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to stick around and see some more. Next time, I might come back and do a couple more must trainers. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them at this point, because it takes a while. But we shall most definitely see. Let's give Yuna a goodbye pat. Okay, you need to be more happy. I also forgot to point out that we're wearing the safari outfit. Completely skipped my mind, but that's, again, that's obvious. And there we go. Look at that playtime. I've added like 10 hours today alone. Yeah, about 10 hours. Maybe 11-ish. Oh no. You got me a present, Yuna? Now what? You always give me a present after I've saved it. The silver leaf again. Well, we'll save it to keep the mysterious silver leaf. I'm glad you're happy that you gave me a silver leaf. Apparently you can give me heart scales too. I'd much prefer those. But anyway, that's all for today. I shall see you guys next time. But until then, bye.